Hey, man.
Hey, man.
What's going on?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah. It's not much. Like, they're recording done.
Recording done.
Well, that's
yeah,
going
that
to
was
annoy me.
nice.
Squeaky chair.
That was nice. 3 videos in. That's
3
good.
videos in. That's
Wow.
be good. And this is our 4th. And this
Well,
this is our trial.
Yeah, exactly. Our first podcast.
First.
Be interesting to see how this goes, really.
Podcast style.
Yeah, I think
is
it'd
what
be
we're
interesting to see
doing.
how this goes. I mean, we've been told by quite a few people that they enjoy listening to us talk, and
Yeah, because we know how to just rant on
yeah,
and on
it's
and on.
it's a strength and a downfall.
Definitely a downfall.
No. Well, it is good because we can do it, but it's important that we don't just go on huge tangents and go slowly. Okay, so why are we here today?
Oh, we're here. I mean, that is a great question.
Yeah.
So I think
What are we doing?
we've started a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And that's great. And at the moment, we've sort of discussed that we're practicing, almost like we're getting more camera confident, and then also getting used to mic setup.
That's
and
it.
Talking into a mic as well, and editing, and it's a very steep learning curve that we've not ever done before.
No.
But exciting nonetheless.
No. But we want to try it all, man. We want to do it all. This,
Of course. I think this is so that whenever people start to watch us, they have something that's like, oh, okay, like that's like more in depth on who these guys are. Because I'm not gonna lie, some of the stuff that we've done, because we've been friends for so long, is absolutely hilarious.
Yeah, we have done some funny shit, man. We have done some funny stuff.
Being as modest as possible.
Yeah. We've done some funny stuff. We have, and not even we remember it all.
No,
That's the thing.
And I think to reflect back on that is going to be funny anyway.
I think that's why it's so exciting doing all this.
Yeah,
because we are going to capture those moments now.
Yeah, exactly. And like talking about our friendship, because it's been
almost 10 years.
It's been longer than that.
Is it?
We first met each other when we were 12.
Year 7.
24. So
is that 12? Is it?
Yeah, so 12
11
years.
to 12.
So just yeah.
Year 7. Yeah. Okay, we're at 24 now. So.
We became actually really good friends when we were 16.
Right. Okay. So when do we count it from when we've known each other?
I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we never disliked each other.
No. We always hung out. We were mates. So.
Yeah. Fair. Yeah. Okay. So about 11, 12 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
fair.
In those 12 years, it's like those are some of the most pivotal moments in anybody's life. You know, from secondary school, where you sort of go through the phases of like
figuring out who you are,
That's it. Like puberty and all
that. Yeah, and your friendship circles.
Yeah, friendship circles.
All the drama and everything.
All the drama, and you're falling out with people.
I had a lot of drama. Jesus.
See, I didn't really have much drama.
No.
Because
one thing that
don't know how to talk to women, so
that's fair.
That's fair. All drama in my life. I was single all the way through school.
Yeah, you were.
So I really didn't have very many issues.
Late bloomer. But you did bloom.
Eventually.
You did.
It happened.
You did get there, man.
Slowly but surely.
Hey, there's no time limit. There's no time limit. It's okay.
So yeah, I think it's going to be interesting to talk about all that stuff. And other questions as well of just random stuff that I think is because we have somewhat of a clashing mindset at times, and then other times we couldn't agree more with each other.
Yeah,
and to explore that will be funny. Did you just fart?
No.
Okay, we wanted this to be relaxed, but
yeah, clearly I am. Fair. But yeah, I think one of those, I mean, I'm not going to go too much into detail about it, but during school, you're talking about going through those stressful, dramatic situations, growing up and all that stuff. I think one thing that defined our friendship was the fact that through all the crap we would individually go through and everything, your friendship groups change, all that sort of thing. But me and you, whether it was a super strong friendship or not, we were just a constant.
Yeah.
And we never stopped. We never stopped talking to each other. We never stopped. Like, we never, there were periods where we wouldn't hang out for, as much, but we never stopped. We never cut off from each other.
No, never.
And then as we grew up and as we found our sort of foundations and sort of figured out who we were, we definitely locked in, you know, and then we started like gaming a lot more together, and
Yeah, we both became cave trolls.
yeah,
Still are.
legit, still are,
Like,
still are.
there's no doubt about that.
No, that's it. We're just older,
Yeah.
basically, with a child's dream.
Yeah. Exactly. Never grow up.
No, man. Hey, growing old is mandatory. Growing up is optional.
Is that yours? Did you make that up?
Yeah, 100%.
A fucking lie. You made it.
Yeah, I read it about a year ago, I think.
Okay. So, what, like, our next adventure is YouTube, and what we want that to become, and big ideas. Because who doesn't when they start YouTube? Everybody wants to make it.
Of course
essentially,
they do.
because then you just get to play video games.
That's it.
And film yourself doing it, and then you make money.
Yeah,
like that.
I mean, that's the mindset, or maybe perhaps the more popular opinion of someone that hasn't actually got any time behind the screen.
Yeah,
because that's not what it's like.
No,
you know, you spend a lot of time editing. There's a lot of planning going into things. You're looking into market research. You're doing lots of different things. You've got to keep up with trends, and God knows a list, right? So it's not that simple.
Yeah,
but the premise sounds amazing.
Yeah.
You know, play games, get paid, sweet. You know, that sounds awesome.
I just want to open boxes. That's it. That's my goal, is to be flooded with free stuff.
You want fan mail?
Not even fan mail.
Oh, I want fan mail.
Well, okay. Fan mail would be really fun. Don't get me wrong. But I don't want someone sending me, like, a box filled with their shit. Like,
well, yeah, that's probably going to happen.
Because that happens.
That'll
like,
probably happen.
Death threats or
funny.
something like that.
Yeah, but that's stuff you
roll
just
with
ignore, right?
No,
thick skin.
I want, like, that.
I know what you want. You want brand new companies to send you their newest product for free.
I want the moment
That's
that,
what
like,
you want.
Razer is, like, I get a box in the mail, and it's like, oh, what's this?
Okay.
Yeah. And I open it up, and it is the newest Razer Blade 15 or something.
Yeah.
That's what I want. And I didn't pay for it. I didn't even ask for it.
No. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah.
If for some reason anyone's watching that works on any sort of advertising team of any half decent company, I will shamelessly advertise your stuff if you give it to me. We will both do that.
We'll sell ourselves, don't worry.
We love tech, man. We've always been techies.
But that moment, and there's like a letter in it that says, "Hey, that's OP. Just let
That'd
you know."
Be sweet.
You know,
imagine that like a limited edition. That's OP.
Yeah. We
that'd be
wanted you
awesome.
to like have the best stuff.
Mm.
You know, you don't have to advertise it or anything. Just like,
yeah,
here you go. I don't. I hope that's what it. You see other YouTubers, and that's what they're going on. Like,
but I worry that, and I agree with you. I want that stuff as well. But I worry that would come across like you're in it just for the rewards. You know.
Yeah, definitely not.
I don't think that's the case.
I want to do it because I want to make it a career.
Yeah, exactly.
But
you know,
I just
it's a
fucking
passion.
love opening boxes.
Well, yeah, of course. Yeah, so do I. So does everyone. You know, everyone wishes we could be unbox therapy.
Yeah.
Let's just say it. You know, he's got it, man.
Yeah.
He's nailed it. And but the real grind is the fact. Not the real grind, but the real fun is in the fact that we're doing things that we love. And we've been doing for like 15 years.
Yeah.
You know, we've just decided to press play.
I picked up a controller for a video game console when I was 2.
Yeah.
It was a PlayStation 1.
Yeah,
like,
I had I think I had a Sega Genesis or something when I was really
yeah.
little. Yeah, and then the Nintendo SP, or the Advanced SP. I had a Game Boy Color as well.
Yep.
Yeah, and then the DS Lite, and I just went through it all, man. Xbox,
the original, whatever Nintendo's original handheld console.
Handheld.
I don't know what it was called, but it was like this big. It was it was like almost the size of this book.
Wow.
Almost, but it was grey and like thick. Like
was it like the same era as like a Nintendo Color? Excuse me. Sorry, how it was like it was like had like 4 buttons and it was just like a big thing.
But it was a big grey brick.
And if you played it at night in the car, you had to get the lamp.
No, this didn't have colour, so you didn't.
Right.
You couldn't.
So it was the original.
It was the first one.
Yeah.
And it had these giant cartridges like this, and it was our neighbour lent it to me. Because we were in Lincolnshire and we were coming back down to Devon, and it's a 6-hour car journey, give or take. And she was like, yeah, you can borrow it. And she had this, it was awesome. It was like this big carry case that had the console in, had these sweet accessories.
Right.
So it had like a lamp that went over the top and stuff like that,
That's
all
cool.
attached to it. And it had so many games. It was the
Nice.
best thing ever. I never gave it back.
No.
No.
You're
No,
not?
no, 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 no.
Damn. I think Game Boy Color was my first OG like retro console, and I loved that, man. I just played Mario on it, I think. And
Yeah.
I think I
Yeah.
actually like set some serious scores on it.
Yeah.
Like my times were disgusting. Like, and I'm not just saying that because I was young. I'm pretty sure I remember looking at it and being like, "That's a legit time, like,
Yeah.
for a speed run time."
Yeah.
Like I was really good at it. And then, the Genesis, I don't really play much on. I played Sonic on it, I think. Played the Sega Genesis, yeah. Played a lot of Sonic on there. I remember one game on the PlayStation 1. It was called Urban Chaos. Did you ever play that?
No.
It was such a, like, it's one of those games that I loved. Like, it was like one of my favourite games I've ever played,
Yeah.
just through my life, because of how much I remember it. But it's like one of those games that just disappeared into existence. Like, nothing ever came of it. It might have been a terrible game.
Never heard of it.
I don't know, but I just loved it. I loved it so much.
No, the original, the Mario that I had on this Game Boy, I think that was maybe what it's called. I don't know, but I played that.
It's probably just called a Game Boy.
Yeah.
Just the original.
It was absolutely awesome though.
Yeah. Well, now we're on the 1Xs. Isn't that crazy if you think about the comparison?
Yeah. Graphics were just as good back then though.
Well, depending on the game, yeah. It ran smoother.
In my head, it hasn't
yeah.
changed.
Yeah, that's true.
And then when you go back to it, you're like, oh god.
Yeah.
This is essentially playing Minecraft.
Well, you don't
right
know
now.
what better is until you've experienced it.
No, that's very true.
Hmm.
When you first met me,
Yeah.
what was your initial reaction? What was
Oh.
the first impression?
That's a good question.
What was the first impression?
My first impression?
Yeah.
We're
If
talking,
you can even remember back.
we're talking about year 7.
Mm-hmm.
My first.
Imagine
I mean, it's difficult because
we've
at that
sat
age-
down and we've got our tutor,
Yeah.
and that we were in the the language room, weren't we? We all,
See, it's different because it's interesting to think like if I'd met you now, you
Yeah.
know, like back then. I can remember bits, but it was so long ago and we were so young.
yeah.
It's like difficult to trying to think about what my first thoughts were because at that age you're just nervous.
Yeah.
You know, like you
Yeah,
don't know
yeah.
anyone. I would say you seem like quite sort of very like shy,
Yeah.
like ridiculously shy.
Yeah.
But you like, but you weren't a bad person. Like you
No.
never got in trouble or anything. To be fair, you're a little bit of a bookworm in a way. You just sort of
100%.
you look like a
100%.
strict parents kid.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
you were quite shy and you just like got on with your work and
Yeah.
you'd have a laugh with people, but then as soon as it started getting a little bit
It's-
risky,
Yeah, it was like, oh,
you'd
shut
stay
down.
quiet.
Mhm,
You'd
mhm.
back out, you know, and not put yourself on the firing line.
I
Whereas, well, me, I was slightly different.
yeah yeah that's for sure.
All right, return question then. Go on, same thing.
I saw you shadowing Elliot, and then I mean it's real. At that period of time, you're a little special.
Little bit.
Like
Little
yeah,
bit. I was
yeah,
going for
Mm,
shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you were going for some stuff that
definitely. Yeah, it was definitely a
definitely-
difficult growth period for me.
like you probably couldn't even comprehend yourself.
No, not
because
at
you were
all.
too young, and you've
Yeah,
reflected
yeah.
on it now as you've gotten older.
Yeah,
But like I definitely had no idea because like I've never had like my upbringing's been great.
Mm,
Like mum
fair.
and dad have given me everything that I've wanted. You know.
Yeah.
Yet they've taught me how to like actually hopefully save money and how to take responsibility for things. Not
Mm.
that I do it now because I'm 24 living at home rent free.
But you're honest.
But I'm
Every
honest.
cloud, every
I'm
cloud, mate.
honest. I say I'm helping, but am I really? I was just putting my Chinese order for my mum to get me
Just put the Chinese order in.
to get me my meal. So yeah, I can like. I just know you were a shithead.
Yes,
Like that was it. In
Yeah.
comparison to me, I remember
and I'm not proud of it
like,
either.
I remember the day that I untucked my shirt for the first time. It was 3 months, maybe 3 months, 3 months in school, and our school was so strict. Like
Yeah,
blazer, shirt,
Big time.
tie, you know,
Big
the,
time. It's
the
very
whole
strict.
the whole 9 yards.
Yeah,
And now I wish it could have actually been a really great style if I just wore it smart. You could sort of. Because that's what you wear in a suit, right? You don't wear
Yeah.
a suit like shit. Like,
Yeah.
And that was essentially what it was.
yeah,
but-
because but But then the difference is it's a suit with with a color code that's forced on you. You know, it's not a suit that you like.
Could have styled it a little bit. You probably could have got it fitted.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, their style now is a lot nicer.
But as a 12-year-old, I wasn't too worried about a fitted suit as being my
didn't
uniform.
want the tie on, man. I didn't.
I swear to you, I recall, and I was so proud of it. I untucked my shirt, and like I was stealthy about it as well, because the teachers were really on it, right? They were like, "Tuck your shirt in, do your tie up."
Oh yeah, they were on it. Like,
and I was like history. It was history. And I like just untucked my shirt,
cheeky little corner,
just a little bit, and no one could see it because I was sitting down behind a table. No one knew.
So you weren't hiding from
I
anyone?
wasn't hiding. Well, yeah, I wasn't.
Not really.
It wasn't like I was stood up in front of the teacher and went, ha ha.
Yeah.
Like,
no one was looking.
No one was looking. No one gave a shit.
No.
And I just like untucked it, and I was like, oh man, like this is life on the edge. This is like, wow.
This is real adrenaline.
You're there. Like, sitting in the corner throwing shit at people.
Black jeans on.
Black jeans.
Shirt all completely untucked.
You got like
blazers lost.
Trainers on.
Yeah,
I haven't got a pencil case or a bag.
No,
just
that's it. Sort of probably fashioned my tie into some form of weapon.
Swearing at people and teachers.
Yeah.
Just like absolutely fucking around.
Pain in the ass.
There's me. Oh, I did it.
Totally
and I bragged about it. I got out of that lesson and I went up to like my very core group of friends at the time, and I was like,
got the second button up.
Oh, no, I was like, hey guys, and they're like, what? I was like, I untucked my shirt in that lesson, and they're like, what? It's like, dude, I did it. Like I untucked my shirt,
done.
And they're like, what the, like, come on, man. Like, what?
Yeah.
And the next thing was unbuttoning my top button.
Oh,
that was a big deal as well.
That was a big one.
Yeah.
But by year 11 the last year? By year 11, I was wearing like stained black chino jeans that was stained green somehow. They just stained green. So I had like, it was like a pearlescent gloss. It was weird. So I had like these black chino jeans on with like a green shimmer on them. And then I wouldn't have my tie or my blazer on me. I'd leave them at home.
Yep.
I'd come in with my shirt fully unbuttoned and any t-shirt I wanted underneath. And I would get in trouble every day, and they just gave up after a while. They just stopped.
It's because you were one of those kids.
Yeah.
You were one of those kids that it was just like...
And it's not a good example. Like I said, I'm not proud of it, but that's just the way it was.
And I tell you what, because I've had the real full circle experience that I actually went back and I worked as a teaching assistant at the same school.
Yeah, you did.
And I've dealt with those kids.
Had that different perspective.
100%. I've dealt with those kids that do not care, and they just turn up, and it's just about you, like, I don't know why, like, especially year 11s, the GCSEs and stuff, it's like, whatever, man. Yeah. Like, you come fully, like, mufti, I don't care. Yeah, like, just go to class.
At that point, you just want them in the right room.
Yeah, that's it. If I can get them sat down with a pencil in their hand or a pen.
I used to do stuff like, I remember there's a guy called Orion. You obviously know who he is, but I'm just saying for people listening. A guy called Orion. He was in electronics class. So that's when we first sort of. That's when we started interacting with him, isn't it? We always knew of him. Yeah. But we started talking to him, and he was quite a nice guy. Good with his tech. But me and him on lunch breaks would like run out the field at the front, jump over the fence, and go to the chippy in town, and then come back. We got caught once by I can't remember her name, but there was a blonde woman that she was like the vice president or something. Right. Not vice president, vice principal. Vice principal, and she was quite new. And I don't know if you remember. So our principal was called Mrs. Salmon, and I'm not saying anything. And she was our principal, and then underneath her, there was like a blonde woman, and then there was a bit of a heavier set woman. Yeah, she was quite tall as well. Yeah. Do you remember? Yeah. And that blonde woman caught me, and she ripped me a new one. I don't think I ended up talking to the actual principal, but she sorted me right out. Yeah. I didn't change my behaviour, but she went mental.
I skipped one lesson in my entire 5 years.
One lesson?
Being at that school.
Those are rookie numbers.
Rookie numbers, I know. And I didn't even do it right. Like, I didn't even scope. So I was, obviously, I did music all throughout Tavistock, and like all through school life. And we got really friendly, like a good group of us with the music teachers.
Yeah.
Enough so that we would sit in the music like staff room and we'd just hang out and just chat and bullshit, and it was great.
Yeah.
And I hated Spanish. Not because teachers didn't try; they were great teachers.
It's not a subject that you're interested in.
I've always struggled learning language,
same.
even from when I was younger.
I was the same.
Just couldn't get it. And I really tried as well. I didn't try much in school. When later on, I just sort of got through. You know, I didn't.
Yeah.
I was
looking for pass grades.
My mindset was like, school's for school, home is for video games. Like,
Yeah,
I'm not. I'm not gonna do anything outside of that.
No.
Spanish, I did, and I really tried. And it got to the point where I was like, I can't do it. Like, I can't. I had like
had no interest.
like a speaking exam coming up, maybe, or something. And I was like, I don't want to do it. And I just got it into my head. I was like, I'm not going to go. I'm not going to go.
Fair.
So I missed it.
Yeah.
And I didn't know where to go because I wasn't brave enough to just...
Did you pick Spanish for GCSE?
Huh?
Did you pick Spanish for GCSE?
Well, I picked it in
you can stop it.
I picked it in year 7.
Oh, right, yeah, because you don't have to do it for GCSE.
No.
So this was before then?
No. So
this is before it really
year
mattered.
Year 7, 8 and 9,
Right.
you it was compulsory language.
Yeah,
And
but then after that you choose your GCSEs and you can drop language.
No, you couldn't. You couldn't drop... You did...
I did.
No, you did 1 year. You did the fast course. You did fast course French. I always remember you did that 1 year. And
I did. It was an MVQ.
Yeah,
It was like
apparently it was like the easiest thing in the world.
It was the dumbest thing ever, but it was the best at the same time.
I wasn't switched on enough to do that. So, because I think it was because I didn't have anything to cover it as well. You had to do like something else. Like I think you did extra English or something, maybe.
I don't remember.
I recall you doing something. And I was quite jealous that you got to do that rather than
yeah.
or like extra maths, maybe.
It was so easy. Like, oh god, we used to. I would say for the first half of the year, they tried to make us learn.
Yeah.
And then after that second half, they either gave up or that was it, and they had nothing left to teach us. Because the exams, it was so dumb. I used to get pulled out of so we'd do an exam, right? And they were all multi-choice as well. Yeah. And I'd get pulled out of my lesson by my teacher, who taught me the French, and she would show me the sheet. Yeah. And she'd circle all the ones that I got wrong, tell me the answers, and then sign it off. Like, it's that simple, because you have to get 100% because it's that low of a class. Yeah. And then about halfway through the year, obviously they must have ran out of material or whatever, and every single day we'd come in and watch the first half of Mr. Bean's Holiday, and our teacher would bring in like a classroom's worth of French pastries from Lidl's, and we'd just sit there and eat croissants and baguettes with cheese and stuff.
Great.
It was awesome, man. The teacher would like, I'm knocking it, but the teacher was lovely. She was like probably one of my favorite teachers I've ever had. Not just because of the class. Yeah, she was genuinely lovely.
Just a nice person.
Yeah.
No, so going back to that lesson I skipped, I did it so poorly that I didn't know where to go. Right, I had no idea. I was like, "What do you do when you're skiving?"
Didn't think about the game plan.
No, you got to essentially hide somewhere because teachers roam around.
Yes, they do. They'll try and find you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I went down to music, and I just sat in the teacher's office in music, and the teacher at the time, he came in and he was like, "Ben, what are you up to?" Actually, no, he didn't even say that. He was sat down and we chatted first. Yeah. And we were chatting for about half an hour, right? And he goes, "Hang on. Where are you supposed to be?" And I was like, and he goes, "Where are you supposed to be right now?" I was like, "I am skiving Spanish." I told this to a teacher,
just
right?
Straight up. Just said it.
And he was like, "Oh my god!" He's like, "Get out, get out." He didn't tell me to go to the lesson because I explained why I like hate it so much. But he was like, "You can't be here."
He was like he was in that position where he didn't want to force you to do something that you clearly hated, but he had a job to do.
He had a job to do. He had to show his authority.
He had to tell you to leave.
Yeah. He had to have plausible deniability.
That's it.
That's what it's called, right? Yeah. So I just got up and left, and I was like, I don't really know, and I just wandered. I just like walked around the school. I had no idea what to do, and then I got pulled out of science, and a teacher asked me about it like the next day.
Well, what you do when you skive is you leave the premise.
Yeah. But I wasn't brave enough to leave the premise. Like,
fair.
What if Mum's driving through town?
Well, that's true.
I couldn't imagine what sort of trouble I'd be.
Yeah.
And I mean, we'll get another time. We'll get into the amount of trouble I have been in with my family.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, my mum found out a lot of times because they always sent letters home, just telling them, oh, he hasn't done this, he hasn't done this, he hasn't attended this for 3 weeks. His attendance is 40%. You know, it's like it was shocking. I was doing it in sixth form as well. I was just not going to classes,
college. I did,
which is dumb because you go to college because you choose those subjects because you want to do them.
Yeah.
And it's your one shot to do it for free.
Yeah.
You just fucking skive. It's like I was thinking about this the other day. Sorry to interrupt you quickly, but I was thinking about this the other day.
You just fart again.
Yeah. If I could, even though I hated school, I hated it with a passion. It was horrible. If I could go back to year 7, with all the knowledge I have now, I would.
Yeah,
I would in a heartbeat.
I feel like that's
not just for the age, but just because I know more now. I'll get so much more out of it because I'll listen.
It's like a lot of people. I would love to go back with my mind now as a year 7.
Everything I know now with this head as a year 7.
Yeah, but you'd be overpowered as a year 7.
That's true. You would. Yeah, you would. You would. And then what if your sex drive kicks up?
Yeah.
You're screwed. You've got to wait for years.
Yeah. It would suck.
It would.
So...
But when you finally get there, you would be the Don.
I'd work out. That's what I would do. Because I was skinnier back then. I would have used that time to get fit. It would have been a lot easier.
True.
I would have started dieting earlier.
True, yeah.
Probably would have stunted my growth. Would have been shorter than I already am. So
that's
maybe
true.
It wouldn't have been.
Wait until 18. But then even then, you could go into it and you'd just be ripped.
Yeah, ready.
Looking good. Looking good. That'd be good.
Yeah, it would
I'd save up for a gaming PC first thing.
Yeah.
God damn. That's what I'd do from day one.
Yeah.
Get a gaming PC sorted.
I mean, we just talked about the amount of money we've spent on just shit we shouldn't have spent money on. I would have a nice car. I would possibly even have a house. No, I wouldn't have a house.
No, it's not that much. Not that much.
It's not that
when
much.
we say dumb shit, we're referring specifically at the moment to
mobile games,
in-game transactions, micro purchases, that sort of thing.
Pay to win.
Yeah, Tekken characters and all that stuff. We've just spent so much money.
Just
on it.
stuff I didn't.
I think in a way, majority of the population is a victim to it, and especially anyone that plays mobile games.
Yeah.
Or games in general. I mean, microtransactions have really just taken over now.
Yeah, it's horrible. Well, I told you yesterday about just spending money on shit we don't need. I told you 3 PlayStations in 12 months.
That's mad.
Not because I've broken them or anything. I'm very respectful to my games consoles.
Yeah.
Just because I've gone, I want PlayStation, and then I go,
I want it now.
Oh, I want it now. So I get it now.
Yeah.
Because if it's in my mind, that's it. I get that from my dad. So yeah, my dad is he was looking at drones earlier.
Right.
I would not be shocked if he told me tomorrow, just ordered the drone.
Nice.
Right. 500 quid drone. I would not. It would not phase me.
No, that's fair.
Makes sense.
That's fair.
I bought a TV because I was sad.
yeah, that's true.
For 5 minutes, I don't get sad often.
You did. You did it as a. Was it just like a? Was it like a breakup plaster?
No, it wasn't. No,
because you were sad.
Pre that. It was because I didn't know what was happening with my job. So I was and COVID and visas and stuff like that, which is still a bit up, visas and stuff is still a bit up in the air. But I was just I don't know what is going to happen in the future, because who knows what's going to happen in the future at the moment because it's a stupid fucking pandemic.
Yeah.
But I was
it doesn't help when people don't wear masks.
Yeah. Wow. I hope that's none of you guys.
No, it's not.
No.
Our guys are smart.
Yeah. All 9 of them.
All of them. They're the best. They're the best. But it may be only 9 of them, but they're the best damn 9 out of the 3.5 billion people that are on YouTube.
Yeah.
Best believe it.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. 2 of those 9 are us.
Yeah. Point still stands.
No, it was a sadness from that, and I thought, you know what? I don't want my shitty 42-inch old 1080p TV.
I need to distract myself with quality.
I need quality entertainment right now. So I went out and bought a 50-inch 4K.
Nice.
Instantly.
I love 4K.
I told you about the PlayStation the other day. I had an Xbox.
Good deal though.
I had an Xbox 7 days ago. I had an Xbox, and one thought I was like, I want to play The Last of Us 2 and Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah.
But I can't do it right now. Within 2 hours, I traded it.
Yeah.
Within 24 hours, I actually traded it and had it in my bedroom set up playing.
That's it. Very spontaneous. That's something that I think we both need to work on.
Yeah.
Is not being controlled by our immediate emotions.
Yeah.
because they do take over.
Mainly money emotions, mainly buying habits.
Fair.
Like,
But in that token, you know how, in the same logic, how we sort of just randomly change and swap and change our minds and stuff.
yeah,
That's sort of why we want to have like a variety channel, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because we like new, we like evolving and different
we
things and
enjoy
trying everything.
doing everything, and that's like,
and we can't stay on the same thing for long.
Yeah, and it's not even like it's a lie for the camera or anything like that. You're right. We literally cannot. Like, there's a reason we don't get through full games all the time.
Yeah,
it's because
exactly.
we'll play a game, we'll love it,
It'll have to be a game that we actually commit to for us to know that we'll complete it.
Yeah. It took me like 4 or 5 years, however long The Witcher 3 has been out. Incredible game. It took me that long to complete it because I played it for 3 days, fell in love with it, and then Destiny 1 came out or something. I exhausted it and I was like, oh, I didn't even complete it. And then only returned to it later this year, and I finally completed it.
I did the same with Skyrim. It took me about 1.5 years to complete Skyrim.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just kept making, because I'll tell you what, and this even doubly plays into our point.
Yeah.
The reason I didn't complete Skyrim is because I kept making new characters because I wanted to try all the different stuff.
You want to try everything. Same with Dark
But then
Souls.
I'd exhaust the game and not get further enough because I'd only get to the same point over and over again. You know, same as Dark Souls. Yeah, it's mad. That's why we like. That's why the channel has to be like that.
Yeah,
we'll get bored with the same thing.
It's not even for anybody else's sake other than ours.
No, and you tend to find with YouTube as well. I think we've sort of briefly spoke about it before, but how, especially with gaming anyway, the gaming community now is very like linear now. It's like, you know, it's all about Fortnite and Minecraft and lots of the same game very consistently.
Yeah.
But I know, I mean, each to their own. Like, there's nothing wrong with doing that. Yeah. But I just don't think we'd be capable of doing it.
No,
you know? Not for, you know, maybe for a few weeks, sure, if we really wanted to, but not for months and months. Not for a whole year. You know, it's like some people only play one game. That's it. Yeah. I can't do that. I just can't.
Like that. I mean, that's like esports as well.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
People do like COD and League.
My only
WoW.
exception, or our only exceptions, I think, is League and WoW.
Yeah,
I can play League until I die.
That's fair.
Like, there's just something about it, even though it is essentially the same game. It's not like every single game is so different.
Well, you started playing a fake League on your phone
yesterday.
I've
already put like 2.5 hours in.
Yeah.
And we've been busy.
Yeah.
As well.
You've been like, every time it's like, okay, we've got a set for the next video. Oh, I'll just...
Quick game.
But they're not quick games.
No, they're not.
No, they're not.
No, they're not.
They're a minimum 20 minutes.
Wreck every time.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, that's my addictive clinch, that little thing that will always get me.
Yeah,
you know, and WoW's yours.
Yeah. I've been fortunate with WoW that every time, like, I'll play it for 4 or 5 months or whatever, just non-stop. But then something's happened that stopped me from playing it instantly. Yeah. Like, originally I went back to work and then we started traveling.
Yeah.
That stopped me. I couldn't do it anymore. Just different, like one time my laptop broke, couldn't do it anymore. So not for lack of trying, I've just fortunately been like made to go cold turkey, and that's been it. I've been cut out of it.
I'm the same with League, because League, even though it looks very basic, and WoW probably the same actually. I don't know how much the same, but League specifically looks very basic. But if you're going to play it at any decent level, you actually need a really good computer.
Yeah.
So whenever I've gone from having a good computer to no computer, I haven't had a choice. It's just cut off, done. You know, I won't play it at low specs. It's got to be good or nothing, because there's no point. You can't play effectively like that. Yeah. You mentioned in that sort of sentence there about how we were going travelling. Yeah, that's been quite a, you know, we've both done quite different travelling and travelling together.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah. No, did you want to like go over a bit more in this one, or did you want to talk about it in the next one?
Next one.
Yeah.
I think there is a lot to talk about.
Because travelling's quite a broad topic for us. It is. There's a lot to talk about.
We've done a lot, and like there was big highs and lows.
Yeah, big life-changing stuff.
Actual highs.
Yeah, there
when
was.
we went to Vancouver.
Yeah.
There was real highs.
We went to Vancouver on the 4th of the 4th. No, it was the 20th of the 4th.
Yeah.
So it's 420, right?
But we don't need to get into that just now, because that is a story for another time.
Yeah. Story for next time.
Yeah. Story for next time.
Yeah.
Hey guys, thank you very much for watching. It's been pretty fun.
It has been fun. It's been different, but I'm really looking forward to doing the next one.
Very different.
Yeah.
And you know, maybe not perfect, but
Hey, perfect doesn't exist, man. You can just improve.
Yeah.
Always improve, man.
That's true. You know what? We don't ever shut up when we're in the same
No,
room
exactly.
together.
No.
So
We enjoy talking. If you have enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe.
yeah, we really appreciate it.
Yeah, let us know what you think down below as well. Appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
Can't hate on some constructive criticism, man.
No.
That's it.
Yeah, that's fair enough. All right.
Done.
Cheers, guys.
See ya.
See ya.